As he spoke, a realization dawned on me. If they only checked the last 5 years, then I might actually have a shot at this, I thought to myself. My past criminal offense just cleared the 5-year mark a few months ago. I had cast my net wide in search of employment, from fast food Mickey D's to a cashier at Wally World, yet not a single response came my way. It was disheartening to realize that a minor misdemeanor from my teenage years, committed at 18, could cast such a long shadow over my life at 23. My ex-co-worker's encouragement lingered with me even after he left the store. He painted a picture where applying for the job seemed like a surefire ticket to employment. Meanwhile, roughly a month later, my girlfriend returned home from a late-night party. Anxious for her safe return, I stayed up, eagerly awaiting her arrival. As she entered the apartment around 12:30 a.m., the brightness of the lights she switched on illuminated our small, one-bedroom living space, casting a stark contrast against the late hour. She settled on the edge of the bed, the weight of something I couldn't quite discern but unmistakably evident in her posture. I sat beside her, scanning for any signs of physical injury from a possible altercation, yet found nothing to support my suspicion. Perhaps she's intoxicated, I pondered silently. Are you drunk? I asked, unable to detect any scent of alcohol, smoke, or recognizable drugs. What's troubling you? I inquired, my words laced with concern, yet still, she didn't answer. In a sudden, startling moment, I found myself swiftly moving behind her, instinctively wrapping my arms and legs around her, pretzel style, to prevent any potential harm. She attempted to kick, punch, and bite. "What's going on with you?" I exclaimed, my voice carrying a mix of shock and concern, though I made a conscious effort to maintain a de-escalating demeanor amidst the chaos. Her voice pierced the air, frantic and alarming as she shouted, "Let me go! I swear, if you release me, I'll stab you 163 times." Her words hung in the air, chilling in their intensity. Refusing to yield, I tightened my grip, determined to keep her safe as she struggled against my hold. "I won't let go until you calm down and tell me what's wrong," I insisted firmly, trying to make sense of the sudden, bewildering situation. "Why are you behaving like this? This isn't like you at all. Why are you acting like this? This is crazy." I remember speaking with a sense of peacefulness amidst the chaos, my words carrying the weight of 7 years of shared history. In the 7 years we've been together, 2 of which we've lived under the same roof, we've never encountered anything like this, I recounted, hoping to quell the rising tension. "I'm struggling to understand what's happening right now, but I want you to know that I've been considering marriage. However, I don't want us to enter into marriage in the state we're in. I envision us both finding salvation and embarking on our journey together, walking in the grace of God." Yet, as soon as those words left my lips, any semblance of progress was shattered, replaced by a resurgence of irrational aggression. Then, the unthinkable escaped her lips. "Eff God," she spat out, the words hitting me like a physical blow. I couldn't believe what I was hearing. Stunned, I responded, "You don't understand the gravity of what you're saying or who you're speaking about in such a manner." But her reply only deepened my shock as she doubled down. "No, I know exactly what I'm saying. Eff God, and Eff you too," she shouted defiantly. For nearly an hour and a half, the tumult raged on. As her aggression gradually waned and her resistance weakened, I eased the tension, but my mind raced with disbelief. What just happened here? I wondered, a resolve forming within me. Once this situation is under control, I'm gathering my belongings and leaving for good. We're finished. I refuse to share a living space with someone who could blaspheme against the Almighty in such a manner. I won't spend another night in this place. Still reeling from the encounter, I hastily gathered what I could carry from the apartment, hastily stuffing my belongings into large garbage bags before loading them into my 1979 Cadillac Seville. With a heavy heart, I set off for my mom's place, the weight of uncertainty heavy in the cold, late-night air. Approaching my mom's doorstep, I felt a knot of apprehension tighten in my stomach. With reluctance, I knocked, knowing I was about to disrupt her peace, She emerged, clearly annoyed at being disturbed from her sleep, to find me standing there with my meager belongings in hand. "What are you doing?" she exclaimed in frustration, her tone harsh. "You can't come back here. Sort things out with your girlfriend and go back to where you were." With that, she shut the door firmly, leaving me standing there, stunned by her rejection. Gathering the bags I had brought to her doorstep, I trudged back to my car in the cold January rain. For the next week or so, I spent restless nights in my vehicle, while during the day, I went to work at Foot Locker and made occasional visits to my mom's house to shower and change clothes.